this, that would be great.
Yeah. Okay. I'm recording.
Thank you.
So I mean, like even in your diary, just create times that these are client times, and every other time is business. It's like you see my diary. Sunday evenings, Tuesday evenings, Thursday evenings, Tuesday mornings, Thursday mornings, Friday mornings are all clients. That is the time I work with clients. So a client, someone calls up, they want to have, they're a client type of person. I book a call and a time for clients. And then every other time I could book a call for things that are not. If they're a client, you need to qualify them. And this is the diagram that the model that I showed you. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. You need to qualify them. Don't get in a call with somebody unless you know about them first. You know, we can make a questionnaire. I think we've spoken about it before. What type of information do you need in order to know if that person is actually someone who can be a client?
Yeah.
You know, you have to ask them some questions. Let them take the time to fill in a form. Answer, the basic questions that you ask in the 15 minutes to get to know somebody. Put it on a piece of paper and say, okay, let's first, if you want to have a call, wonderful. This is a questionnaire you need to fill out. So questionnaire need to fill out. One of the questions might be, is your partner on board? Does your partner also want to, work on your relationship to make it better? Because one of the obstacles that you come up with is that one person wants it, another person doesn't. Which is a problem. And maybe you want to focus more on people who both partners are already involved and have the call with two partners. Would your partner be willing to get on the call?
Oh, I have to send it to you. I don't think I have. I have to send you. I got a testimonial from the couple.
You did, from Singapore.
Mindy, holy shit.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you were so skeptical at the beginning. I don't know if I can help them. I don't know if I can help them. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I have to send it to you. Mindy, it is out of this world. I burst into tears because I didn't expect it. I just did not expect it.
Wow, amazing.
Tina. So she sends it, she writes it, and she says to him, what do you think? He goes, you forgot one thing. She goes, what? You've got to tell him I'm a fabulous husband. I said, well, he'll have his moment. I said, I'd like you guys to do this in a video, and then he can say that. Right. Beautiful. I think I sent it to you. I just sent it to you. You can have a look when you're ready. But you're gonna.
Where's my phone?
You're gonna love it.
I'm so happy. So testimonials are great. So that's it. And you can even send it out. So when they want to get on a call, you can even send an automatic email. This is okay. I'm going to send you an email. There's a questionnaire in it, and you can put at the bottom of it, this is what, so-and-so said about the process they went through themselves. And you compare it in an automatic email. It's a process. Rebuilding a delicious relationship, it takes time. And are you committed to the time? Are you committed? Are you and your partner committed to doing this together? Do you both agree on that? And then you can write together, what are your biggest frustrations? What is your partner's biggest frustration?
Okay.
What would you like to get out of it? What would your partner like to get out of it? Even if one person is answering, you're making them think, and you're getting in, and you're making them write, which is an emotional commitment to the process already. So that when you get on the call, it's much more effective, and you've pre-qualified them.
Yes. The other thing that I realized is I have people that want to use my methodology, but I can't charge them the same amount as what I charge a couple. It's got to be less.
Okay.
Same methodology, but you don't charge two people $8,500 and one person $8,500.
Maybe. If that's how you feel comfortable with that, then that's okay. But right now, whatever it is, sell it half price. Just to test the theory if it's a money issue, because I'm not sure that it is. But test the theory. Half price, it's Corona, gives you an opportunity. But don't get on a call with everybody, Annie. Say, okay, you want to have a call? That's great. That's great. Here, I'm going to send you this. And if you want me to work with you on creating it technically, I will do that. You know, I'm here absolutely to support you. And then say, okay, fill this out. Once I get it, then we'll get back to you and we'll set up a time. But that way you're reducing the amount of calls that you're getting and making them better calls. It's better that you qualify someone and go on a call for them for an hour and then having 50 million 15-minute calls that don't lead to business.
Okay, so this is what just came to me. I just had this flash of me doing a video and actually one thing that I learned, that if you go live, you got to actually do a news flash, Annie going live at 7:30. Because by the time people find me live, I've already halfway through my content.
Yeah.
So, and even though I promised I'm going to do a live every day, I think I need to start doing more videos and putting them up, and then do live like once a week or something like that. Maybe. But what I just saw was for me to say, okay, these are hard times and a lot of families, a lot of relationships are suffering. So I've decided to reduce my price. For those of you that are interested to do some work with me, send me a DM or whatever, and I'm just coming up with it.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Don't go into that much. Say something to the extent of, you know, I have spoken to so many people since the Corona started, and people are struggling, and not only they're struggling financially, but they're also struggling in their relationships. And I really want to help. So I've created a special offer for now that is relevant for right now, Corona, you know, and if you are interested, please fill in the form. Don't say you're lowering the prices, and don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested in helping anyone who's now suffering from Corona in your relationship. Feel also stress of your finance. You know, money is 70% of divorces are based on finances. You know, so now when you're stressed of being in a relationship that you're full-time together, but you're not used to being, and you're also stressed with finances, I know that can create a lot of stress in a relationship and a marriage. So I've created a special offer for right now, so that you can take, if you want to right now work on your relationship, then please fill in the form.
Okay.
And what you can do, Annie, is that if you can create a video, not a live, just a video, what we can do is any live you do, you don't have to talk about that. You can say, and I have a special offer for now during this stressful time. Click on the button, and we can bring them to the video with the form.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so you don't have to have it. So you don't have to redo it all the time on Facebook. Just be able to get people out of Facebook and into that, where they see the video.
Okay. Then I'm in a quandary right now in relation to doing the finance and doing my marketing, because my thing is I want to work on this next week.
And why don't we work on it before next week?
When?
I don't know if you could make a video. If you could just make 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, a video. Right. Do that. And can you just make a questionnaire on a document? You know, write down what you really need to know in order to qualify a client. What are the questions you ask on your 15-minute call to see if they're relevant, what they need?
I don't have 15-minute calls.
But didn't you just say to me you have a 15-minute call?
No, I'd like to have a 15-minute call. My calls are like an hour.
Hours are good. Hour calls are good, but now let's qualify them. So think about what questions you ask in the hour call. You don't know. Did you record them?
Some.
I'm going to say this. Can you write this down and then think about it? Okay. You need to know basic stuff. How long they're married, if they have children. What is their, right now, what is their biggest frustration in their marriage? What is their biggest challenge in their marriage? In their relationship? I don't know if you want to call it marriage. In their relationship. Then you can say, ask if their partner feels the same way. Or what is your partner's biggest frustration in the relationship? What is your partner's biggest challenge in your relationship? Then you can ask a question. Where does fixing your relationship stand in your priorities? Is it a top priority, a medium priority, low priority? Is for your partner?
I can't write that fast.
So ask the same question for your partner. The same questions does for your partner. What kind of priority? Where does fixing your relationship stand as far as in your priority, your life priorities right now? For you, and then ask the same question for your partner. Where's the standards of priorities? You can ask the question, are you willing to invest time, money, and energy in creating a delicious relationship? I don't remember what your tagline is. Is your partner? Same question.
Tell you what, Mindy, like when I do this with you, I feel really, really, really awesome, and I can see it, and I just go, God, once all this, my funnel is organized and exactly how I'm doing it, I think watch out.
Watch out, big time, Annie, big time.
Yeah, because all this is making sense, but see, what I realized is I need my hand held.
And that's why I'm here. I want to hold your hand.
I know, and I feel like I need to pay you.
You paid me a lot. I want you to really succeed. And by you recommending me and you being my fan out there and speaking to Karen and whoever you speak to, and David and Kristen's going to do another round with me, another 10 weeks.
She told me.
You are my biggest support. Really, really.
I am your number one fan. I really believe in what you do and in you. So it's like, just like even with Simao Costa, the photographer, no matter what's happened between us, but that guy captured me like no tomorrow. So yeah. Why would I go somewhere else and say, well, nah.
Beautiful.
I'm winning. And I want to do a webinar with you, and I want us to bring our stuff together. Oh my God.
Okay. Put a date next year, if God willing, and everyone goes back to, being able to be present. I'm in Australia. So we're going to do not only virtual, but we're going to do live program together in Australia next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to work a lot to build up to that.
Well, do you like Simon Bowen?
I do.
Okay, so he's doing a webinar tonight, right? Which is tomorrow for us, 9 a.m. tomorrow our time. And if you go into his Facebook, which I actually posted in the level 2, I think, and the level 1, he's doing this webinar, and he said, he goes, it's not virtual. He goes, it's online. Yes. Because virtual, it's something that doesn't exist.
Right.
So, and I went, okay.
Yeah. I like
anyway,
that.
Okay. So are you willing to invest time, money, and energy to build a delicious relationship? Is your partner?
Yes, is your partner. And then I would say something to, bringing them into the horizon. What does your ideal relationship look like? How would you like to see your relationship with your partner in 5 years from now? Ideally, how would you ideally like to see your relationship with your partner in 5 years from now? And I'm just going to put in parentheses. I don't know if I would ask it, but maybe yes. And how much is that worth to you?
That's pushing it.
It is, but it just came up in my head. So put it there in parentheses, because you need to have a lot of balls to ask that question. But Annie, you have a lot of balls. I mean, you're totally no bullshit. And that might be a really good and valid question for you to ask. For anybody, we should all have the courage to ask that question.
Not on a piece of paper.
Why not? But anyway, I'm just putting it out there. You can do it or not.
I get it. But I would ask that question when I talk to them.
Maybe. You should.
When I talk to them, yes, I actually asked that question.
Good.
I've actually asked that question, and they said everything. And then I told them the price, and they said, oh, that's how much our decking is. I said, I thought that it was worth everything.
But first of all, you should really never say the price, the full price. You should always say what the monthly payment is. I haven't done in monthly payments for long programs. But even that, it comes out to, if it's only 6 months. I thought it was longer than 6 months.
No, it's less, because it's 20 sessions, which is about 5 months.
So 20 sessions is a lot.
It works out to about, well, based on the value I have now.
I have 15 sessions at about 5,000. You have 20 sessions at 8,000?
So 5,000 divided at 15.
Yeah.
So that's 333. That's US, 5,000 US.
Yeah.
Fuck. Hang on. Damn. That's 7,700 Australian dollars. So 8,500 for 20 sessions. It's not really that much.
That's reasonable.
That's right. Hang on. 7,758 divided at 15. That's $517. It's actually 517 Australian dollars an hour or a session, right? Which means, and mine is 389. So 8,500, it's still a good value for 20 sessions. Because if I do 8.5 divided at 20, that's $425.
$425. Is that a reasonable price to pay? $425? I mean, are there other people paying that price for someone else?
I'm actually very expensive.
I like very expensive. So anyway, just cut the price in half. Half of the money is better than no money. Just to test the concept. If it's really a money issue and not a sales issue.
Well, you know that woman who told me she can't justify that much. I actually considered going back to her and saying, listen, I've thought a lot about this and please don't tell anybody, but I really want to help you. And I've decided, because of what's going on in the world right now, I decided that I'd like to offer it to you at 50% off. What do you say?
Okay. Let's start like this. If you want to call her up, say, I've been thinking about you so much. I just can't get you off of my mind, which is true.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Sure. You said that you wanted to do the program, but that the price was too high for you, right? Yes, that's what's true. Is it only that? I mean, if the price was no issue, the cost was no issue, money was not an issue, would you do the program? Would you start now? Would you commit to doing the program?
Mm-hmm.
So you find out, first of all, if it's really a money issue and it's not something else. And if she says yes, then say, well, I can understand what you're coming through. I really, for some reason, I'm just thinking about you and I really want to help you. So what can you do?
Well, she already told me about $150 to $200 an hour.
An hour? Why an hour? Is that how do you even get to it from a program to an hour?
Because they don't understand that. And they base themselves on what they've experienced in the past, which is a counselor or psychologist, which works per hour. So she did the numbers. I told her the total. I said $8,500, 20 sessions. She said, that's like $400 an hour. And I said, it's a session. It's about an hour and a half. And sometimes it can go a little bit over because I don't stop you if you're in the middle of a process. She said, I can't justify that. So she just went to the number. That's all she was thinking about. And that was it.
Okay, so see, I don't know what it comes out to 150 an hour, but you say if it's only an issue, I can't, then you could say, I can't do, it doesn't work really by hour. But for the program, then she already told you a price. I can't do 150. It doesn't work by an hour, but how about if we do like this? Would that work for you?
Well, if I divide it by 2, it comes to $212 an hour.
Okay, so go there.
With nothing to cough over, really. It's still pretty good. It's better than what I have now. Right?
Yeah, so do it just to get the client. But I don't know if she's your ideal client. If she's making accounting with you about an hourly rate, I would think about that. If you're really going to want to get into someone who's going to be a nitpicker with you, because you don't work by the hour.
Yeah.
And people have access to you other than just the sessions. Whereas a psychologist, it's just you go to your meeting, you go to the counselor, and they go to the meeting. That's the end of it. But here it's a process, so they have access to you. For the whole term of the 6 months. But anyway, get back to her, but don't give her an offer. Ask her, I've been thinking about you a lot and I really want to help you. Now, just let me ask you a question. If it weren't a matter of issue of money, would you do the program?
Mm-hmm.
You think that this is the right thing for you? And if then take it. If she says yes, then say, okay, then I really want to help you and I understand your concern and I want to give you a special offer. Would that work for you? Just between you and I
just remembered that I did say to her, I said, well, let's, I probably won't go back to her because I just thought of something. I said to her, well, look, that's my big program. So, but other than that, I can offer you the LVAP, which was $1,995. She said, that's still $4,000 and that's only 7 weeks.
Don't waste your time.
And I think this is where I went, okay. She said, I'm going to go and look for somebody else. I said, okay, well, you do that.
Yeah. If someone's
Thank you for your time.
She doesn't appreciate your value.
No. I will give to somebody who who really wants to do the work.
Yeah, I have here one of the questions we asked when you went through it way back when in the authority. You're talking about your ideal client. One of the things that I ask you to write is, right here, who values my contribution and pays for my service with love?
I don't know what I wrote.
Well, it doesn't really matter, but the point is that's the people you want to work with. Someone who values what you do and pays you with love. You know,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Someone you're
Yeah.
going to have to just debate whether it's worth, whether you can justify it or not. Do you want to change your life?
Yeah. Okay. So is this the questionnaire?
That's the
That's it?
questionnaire. And while you're writing it up, typing it up on a Word or whatever document you want to do, think about other things that you'd like to know. Don't be afraid of the length of the questionnaire.
Okay.
If there are things that, you know, would give you a good indication whether this person is ready, willing, and able, and you can serve. Yeah, or you can ask questions, have they done before? Have they done anything to improve their relationship before? What was it? And what were the results that you got from it? And why? So this way, they are already, first of all, just think about the psychology of it, Annie, that they are taking the time to invest in filling out the form. You've already hooked them.
That's true. That's true. Because I use when I speak to individuals and they don't come to me for relationship stuff, they come to me for little voice, stuff like that. I use the LVAP questionnaire and it's really good. And it's got 4 questions in there and I do an exercise with them, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And when I'm done, they go, wow, I've never done this before. Right? So it's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, you might want to do the same process funnel for those people who are individuals. Take the same questions and write them down in a form, in a questionnaire, and send it to them before. If they want to get on a call for you for LVAP, okay, great. I'm going to send you a link. And once I get the answers, then we'll arrange the call. Or you can arrange the call, but you won't have it unless you'll only confirm it once you've received the information.
You know, the other day I went into Katra because I still haven't done the affirmations.
Oh.
And I got lost. This is what I'm saying. I've been talking and talking and talking and I don't have the time to do the.
But again, usually tell something like $25 an hour to someone else to do it, or find a supplier, someone who will do the work for you. You don't have to do the technical stuff.
But I need to tell them what to do and I don't know.
Yeah, I can give you a checklist. That's an actual good idea. Make a checklist.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. But yeah, Mike is, so if you do the video, Annie, and write down the questions of the questionnaire, we could get it done for you.
Okay, so when do you want to meet with me again?
Yeah, if you can do that stuff, first do it and send it to us, and we can actually, I'll ask Lital to do it just to show you that she can do it. To put it into Kartra.
And the daughter.
Yeah, Lital's my assistant, so she knows. She does the work for me.
Oh shit! Sorry. I thought it was. She's got an exotic name, so I thought it was one of the girls from the Philippines, and I don't know what the hell to ask her. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, she does my stuff, so you know, and she can use the money. Also, it's not a lot of money, so let her do it.
Okay.
And you
all right.
don't
Well,
kill yourself.
Okay, I'm in for that. Oh, I thought, do I have to talk to somebody in the Philippines? I mean, I know they're cheap over there and all of that, but
No. She's cheap and she knows it and she works with me. And every time she needs help, she says, "Mommy, how do you do this?" And I help her because, that's what mommies do.
that is what mommies do. And did you have a nice Mother's Day?
We didn't have Mother's Day at all. We celebrate Mother's Day in February, but we had a dinner for my mom who celebrates Mother's Day on May. So we had a nice
Okay.
dinner together. And then yesterday was my birthday. So we went out, my kids arranged a picnic lunch. Great. So we
Oh,
went to a park and they had this basket filled with stuff. And then they brought a Maasai blanket because I love my Maasai blankets for outdoors. And it was just wonderful. So we were like 2 hours outside in the park, fresh air, eating.
that would be a great Annie and Mindy thingy. The Mindy and Annie show,
Yeah,
talking about Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. So look at the time. God, we talked so much. And I didn't even get to your stuff that you wanted to process, you wanted to talk about.
I think we talked about quite a bit. I know we talk a lot, but everything that we talk about is actually valid stuff that is affecting us. So I think what I need to do now is to write, to create this. This is like, I feel like a so like tomorrow I'm actually getting in my car. I need to get out. It's been 7 weeks I've been indoors.
Yeah.
And I'm driving down the beach. I've got a girlfriend and she said, come stay with me.
Nice.
So I'm going to disconnect and then I come back and Sunday I'm back at it.
Good.
So I need some time to, but I want to say something and I hope you're not going to bite my head off. We got excited and we decided to do it. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Dan and I were talking. Dan, there's you, there's Linda, there's David, and Dan. You guys are like my closest friends. And my girlfriend, Vesna. So David and his wife and my girlfriend, Vesna. So this is
your team.
You are my besties, right? So Dan is single and I'm single. So we always talk about being single. So he's just gotten onto dating site and he goes, oh my God, Annie, it's shocking. I said, oh, I know. I said, because when I was on it, it was like it's beyond a joke how these people's profile is. And he goes, and I said, I actually thought about doing a webinar to help people how to create a proper profile. He said, what a great idea. Do you want to do it? And I go,
Sure.
I said, yes, and what we're offering after. He goes, a freaking mastermind, and we're going to do their values and goal setting and this. And I said, let's do this. So we've had already 2 meetings, and Dan, you don't mess with Dan. He's so on it. It's like, so he's got the per chart. He's got the whole shit, Dan, bang, 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 done. So he's a very systems guy.
Yeah.
So we already have the problems. We already have what we want to do. He already divided which is going to be the information for the webinar. What are we going to cover in the webinar and what are we covering in the mastermind? And then today we took it to another level and it just went into looking at all the psychological issues and emotional that people are having, which is relevant to what we teach. So we're going to bring that. We're going to drip feed that and then get them to do one-on-one coaching with us and stuff like that. So he said, okay, so how are we going to market this? I said, well, I have Kartra, right? I said, why don't you just get on Kartra and get it for 30 days for free and figure out how to do it, right? And I said, I have Kartra. And I go, so what are we going to do with the database? He said, well, you collect the database. I said, yeah, but that's not fair because that's in my Kartra. It's got to do with it. He goes, it doesn't really matter now. He goes, we just need to get the names or we need to get this mastermind going. I said, well, I guess we can create another list for these guys, right?
Very good.
So you're not angry with me?
No, it's beautiful. Just do it. Get out there.
Uh,
Sell, Annie, sell, Annie, sell, Annie, sell.
so it's actually really great that I'm working with somebody. Now that I'm working with him, I'm going, okay, Mindy, you and I, if we do a webinar for couples, because you work with couples, I work with couples, bring them together. It's finance, is this, is that. It's like, oh my God, and then get a mastermind.
Yeah, baby.
Masterminding left, right, and center with people. And that's much better than coaching all the time. It's quite, one-to-one. It's very exhausting. So you've got to find a bit of a balance. So have some group sessions and then have some, and the one-on-one sessions are the ones that should be the real. That's like
the big
real
time. Yeah.
Big time one, right?
That's where you make real transformation.
But I have to admit, it's really helping because I bring something, but then he brings something and we're working together. So I don't feel alone, that I'm doing it alone. So, and he's already, I think he's a graphic artist or whatever. So he creates websites. He's the one who's going to do my website, and
Nice.
he does landing pages and stuff like that. So I told him, look, study Kartra a little or look around and I'll let you know. And then we can maybe use mine.
That's great. That's great.
So that's another one. So it's still relevant to relationships. And then Claudia, once we talked to Claudia. So once we finish with the women leading into the future, then Claudia and I want to do one for men who have separated and build them up. So the next one that the next relationship, then they know what they want.
Yeah, fantastic. You've got a lot of things on your plate. So now to get the system, get the funnel working. Nice.
I need your daughter.
Yeah, she'll help. She'll be happy to help.
How do you spell her name?
Lital.
Lital.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen a show on Netflix? Did I ask you this, called Unorthodox?
Yes, we saw it. Crazy stuff, huh?
Can you imagine having sex like that for the rest of your life?
No.
I spoke to Bridget and she said, Annie, she goes, if you think that they were unorthodox, she goes, there's another level where apparently they put cloth on their dicks.
So they don't touch one another. But I think that's very few people. I have a friend, a woman that I worked with. She's ultra orthodox. She's very, very religious, like in the movie.
Yeah.
But she teaches about love and sex. So she actually teaches she and her husband, she teaches the women, her husband teaches the men on how to have a loving, sexual, intimate relationship. Because it's a big problem. Because they don't speak about it openly, so that nobody knows what to do. But she actually teaches in a very respectful way about how to pleasure one another, how to have an intimate relationship.
Yeah, but in a movie, she just lies there. So
no one's ever taught them.
Yeah, but that woman, there was a woman who was teaching her what to do.
And she doesn't know. You have to service your husband. What kind of, what age do we live in? This is what the 1700s, the 1800s. People have to have fun having sex. And this is what this woman teaches from that community. Because there's too much of that problem where they just don't know.
Oh my God, the ending. I was bawling when he cut his hair. He loved her. He actually loved her. But he loved his mommy more.
Yeah, that was, even for you, that would be great. There's great things in there for a relationship. Extreme.
I was like, oh my God.
Crazy.
I was so hooked. I was watching it into the middle of the night. I couldn't get off.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I enjoyed it. So Annie, I have to go. What am I gonna do? We're gonna What are we going to do for the Annie and Mindy show? We haven't done it last
Okay,
week.
so you said let's meet again. When could we meet before our next meeting next
Oh, wait, let me open my
Thursday?
calendar.
When are you doing David on Sunday?
David, it's 1 o'clock my time. Sunday. It's 1 o'clock my time. It'll be too late for you when I finish with him. But if we could do it early in the morning, because I have a 10:30 call. I have a 10:30 call. Where's my clock? I have a 10:30 call my time, but we can do it before then.
Hang on. Let me move. Oh my God, I would die without my time buddy.
Yeah.
And I constantly, I actually have 2 folders because I bought it because the original one it only allows you a few. So I've got two folders going because I talk to so many people around the world.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I have here 4 p.m. We could do 4:30 your time.
Hang on. So you're 9:30 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. 9:30. Let me see.
Then we have an agenda. We'll do the Annie and Mindy show.
I have to be finished by 6.
And I have 4:30. I have a 5:30 appointment.
So it's 1 hour.
Yeah.
Hang on. You've got your 5:30 or my 5:30?
Your 5:30. I have a 10:30. I have my staff meeting on Sunday mornings.
I did a live a while ago, and I talked about the harmful letter, and somebody from Germany watched it, who I met through the focus group.
Yeah.
Marlies, you probably know her. So she shared it with her girlfriend, who just split up from her husband and was fully devastated.
Oh, wow.
And it really helped her. So she told me that it helped her, and I said, that's great. I said, look, I can support your friend if she wants. She goes, but she doesn't speak English. I said, okay. I said, look, I'm happy to do one call where we can, if you want to translate, then I can help her out. So guess what? She reached out to me. It's her birthday on Sunday. And she said, would you do that call with her? I said, yes, I would.
That's so sweet.
She's so excited. She said, this is the best birthday ever.
It's amazing. What a nice gift.
So every time I say, that's it, I'm not doing any more of these.
Can't help helping.
You know what the thing is? I truly believe what goes around comes around. All this will come back to me somehow.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I'll see you in a few days, babes. So 4:30, and we're doing the Annie and Mindy show. And then we do what?
Then we'll work on this funnel, the video and the questionnaire, and see how you can get it up there and start qualifying people that you're talking to.
Yeah, okay. Can we do that in half an hour?
Yeah, if you have the material.
Okay.
If you have the material.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay.
Annie.
That's wonderful. Okay, so we'll do the Annie and Mindy show on and if you want to, we can talk about Mother's Day.
Yeah, Mother's Day is good. Spending time with your kids. Yeah. Love you. I gotta go.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good now. Feeling really good.
Are you going to send him the message?
I guess it right when we finish. Thank you for the reminder.
I think it will make you feel much better.
Yeah.
To have that, and it will be a good conversation. Yeah. I know it will.
I hope so. Thank you, Annie.
I love
you. Love you too.
Bye. Bye.